So, mag-e-exam ka ngayong taon guys, Korean language, para makapag-apply sa South Korea. So, naku, panoorin niyo po itong video nito guys, kasi meron ako nakalap na balita na pagkukwentuhan natin ngayon. Okay, so this news coming from Korea Herald News and posted po siya sa Inside Korea. Okay, so kasi sinabi dito, almost 50% no, ng mga employer sa South Korea ay hindi satisfied sa language proficiency ng mga workers under E9 visa. Okay. Particularly, 48.9% ng mga employer nagsasabi na nahihirapang umintindi yung workers sa mga utos, no? Work instructions, ganun. And 37.6% naman yung nagsasabi na yung mga worker nila is hangungmal, muthe, or hindi marunong mag-Korean, mag-express ng kanilang sarili through the language. Okay, so that's why the HRDK or Human Resource Development Korea, meron silang ginawa guys, meron silang gagawin this year in order to address the concerns of the employers. And this will affect to the applicants, no? Yung mga aspiring workers natin. So ano ba yung sinasabi dito? So sa application process sa exam, they will add more questions related sa work. Okay, yung interview questions doon sa skill test, no? So they will add more questions related sa work and naming of tools, ganun. And aside from that, they will, or there's a possibility that the passing score will increase, no? So tataasan yung passing score. So yan yung nakikitang solusyon ng HRDK in order to enhance the proficiency or the language proficiency of the foreign workers. Okay, so ngayon, ano yung opinion nyo dyan? Okay, so ako meron din akong opinion dyan guys. So by the way, sino ba ako para magbigay ng opinion? Sa mga hindi pa nakakilala, I am Nick and I have been to this industry, EPS, since 2017. And 2 beses na rin ako nakapunta ng Korea guys. So it means 2 beses kong napagdaanan yung proseso na ito, paulit-ulit. Okay, and I have also been assisting students since 2019, ganun. Pandemic, around pandemic, ganun. 2020, ganun. So alam ko itong process na ito. Okay, so therefore, I have something to say. And you don't have to agree with me, no, with my opinion, kasi iba-iba naman tayo ng opinion, guys. But for my opinion lang, guys, I don't think so it will work out to enhance the workers' proficiency. Kasi it has no motivation in it. Parang ano kasi, guys, it will just make it harder for the applicants without assurance, no? So alam naman natin in the first place that applying to any countries, especially employment permit system, Korea, wala talaga siyang hindi talaga siya 100% guaranteed, no? So saan ka ba makakahanap ng application na pag nag-apply ka 100% na matatanggap ka, no? Kahit naman dito sa Pinas, 'di ba? Hindi natin alam na matatanggap tayo. Okay. I think my opinion lang okay? So again, you don't have to agree. So my opinion lang would be siguro kung magbe-base sila doon sa pataasan ng score and then they will give assurance na yung mga mataas na score ay yun yung ipa-priority sa selection, yun yung unang i-endorse. So I think many would strive hard to be better, no? Kasi they will aim o ano talaga yan guys, no? Gugustuhin talaga nila na sila yung unang ma-endorse. So for example, kasi what's happening now, the reality is ito yung nangyayari ngayon. Kasi marami akong students guys So alam ko yung score ng isa, nag-aantay ng employer. So it does not guarantee na kapag mataas yung score mo, ikaw yung mauuna. So walang ganong ngayon, okay? So halimbawa ito, mas mataas yung score. Halimbawa sa score niya is 35 out of 40. Tapos si isa naman is 23 out of 40. O palagay natin 22 passing score. So may tendency na yung mas mababa yung score, yung nauunang ma-hired. Okay, yun yung nangyayari. So meaning hindi guarantee yung score. Okay, so I think if isasali nila sa ganun, yung HRD, kung sasabihin nila na, sige, kung sino man yung may pinakamataas na score, okay, tapos sino yung may pinakamagandang interview performance, sila yung una namin i-hire. So meaning, we will endorse applicants based on the scores. Kung pataasan ng scores, pagandahan ng performance. Kasi probably sila yung maganda yung improvement sa kanilang proficiency sa language, no? So, kung ganoon, mamomotivate siguro yung mga applicant kasi yun, ako yung maunang ma-endorse pag nagawa ko yan, pag ako yung pinakamataas. So, magiging more competitive siya sa mga applicants. So, yun na, may advantage yan and may disadvantage din. So, wag na nating pag-usapan doon. Pero I think many would go for that, no, than doing this one without assurance. No, so, kumbaga, palakasan na lang talaga ng loob ito. So, yun eh. Oo. So, also, sa interview, since structured siya, guys, so meaning scripted kasi siya eh, no? So, we cannot assess kung talagang magaling siya sa Korean if the interview is structured, kung meaning memorize siya. So, those, and also, what if kung yung HRD naman will say, kung sino yung may pinakamagandang performance sa interview, so merong structured, merong scripted, and also, we will also evaluate the proficiency of worker through out-of-the-box question. No? So kung merong mga question na hindi kasama sa script, yung talagang impromptu, and tapos kung sino yung mas magaling sumagot doon, will be favored, ganun. No? Will be given preference, ganun. So kung ganun, siguro maraming magti-take ng challenge kasi pag-iigihan nilang mabuti. No? Maraming magiging competitive siguro. That's my own opinion lang naman, okay? Again, you don't have to agree with me. So if you have your own opinion, guys, pwede niyo po yung ilagay dyan sa ano natin, no? So I guess naman, walang masamang magbigay ng opinion as long na wala tayong naaapakang tao, di ba? Ilan namang importante eh. So it's a democratic country, so we can express ourselves, okay? As long na wala tayong inaapakan tao. Okay? So I'm waiting for your comment. So ano ba yung nararamdaman niyo ngayon? Are you motivated to do better para dito? Okay? Also, we are still waiting para sa announcement ng exam. So, medyo na-delayed yung registration ngayon, guys. Wala pang balita. So, meron lang ako nasagap na mga balita but it's not official. So, maraming nagsasabi na June pero again, wala pang 100% sure ha. Only HRDK can publish legit information. And also, DMW. Sila lang yung paniniwalaan natin, guys. Okay?